What is up today, guys? Today we're going to be connecting the controls we just made in the previous video. So let's go ahead and do it, get some things moving right. So you'll see if we were to grab like a spine control and just start shaking it around, it's the only thing that moves. The way we want this to work is if we were to grab something from the spine, not only will the following spine joints and controls move, but so will the neck and so will the head. So we need to set up a hierarchy to tell what controls will be following what controls. So we're going to start off with our head icon, and all we have to do is middle mouse drag that on top of the control coming before it. And in this case, it'd be our neck O2 icon. So we'll middle mouse drag it on that, and then we'll drag the neck O2 icon onto the neck O1. And you see that we are condensing our outliner because everything is now part of the same kind of system here. So we'll just keep on walking down our spine. And yeah, now we've got our head, neck, and spine all connected up in the proper hierarchy. So if we were to grab our neck, our head moves with it. If we were to grab something from our spine, our neck and head will move. Something further down our spine, everything after it moves. Now we do not want to hook up our spine O1 icon to our hips icon because the spine and the hips are part of completely separate systems. It's the upper half of our character and the lower half of our character. Alrighty, so now we're going to go ahead and set up the controls to actually control the joints, rather than just following a hierarchy for themselves. They will control the joints, and the joints will move as well. So we need to be in the animation menu. We're going to go constrain, parent constrain option box. Alright, so once we're here, we want to make sure that maintain offset is checked on. Again, it's so that nothing gets destroyed or, all of our hard work goes down the tubes. So pretty much what we need to do is think about this again like a driver-driven situation. What is driving and what is being driven? So our control icon will be driving the joint. It's what controls it. The icon has clean values and the joints do not. So the icons are going to be much more animation friendly than the joints. So I'll grab my back O1 icon, and then I'll grab my back O1 joint. First grab the icon and then the joint, driver driven, and then I'll hit apply. Now, if I were to grab my back O1 icon and move it, we see that all of the joints move, all of the icons move, and this is showing something that's not quite true just yet. It looks like all of our icons are moving with all of our joints, and that's just because the joints following our spine O1 bind are hooked up to the spine O1 bind, and all of the icons following the spine O1 icon are hooked up to the spine O1 icon. So we've made one connection, but it controls everything. So this is what it's going to look like in the end. Just right now, the spine O1 is the only thing hooked up. But now we're going to go ahead and work through the rest of our system, our spine, our neck, our head, and our hips, doing this exact same process where we're going to grab the driver and the driven. So I'll grab the next spine, the next joint, and hit apply, and just work down the spine. Same goes for the neck, first joint, then the head, and then I'll go through here and just kind of play with all of the head, the neck, and the spine to make sure it all works together, and it does. Then the hips, I'll grab the hip icon and the hip joint and hit apply, and that'll move the whole lower half. Alrighty guys, that's pretty much it for this one. Now we have some controls that control our joints. It's looking awesome so far. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one, guys. If you guys would please like, comment, share, subscribe, and in the next video I will show you guys how to create the cog, the center of gravity. Alright, I'll see you guys later.